What's exactly longevity? We are hearing this word on left, on right, and up and down, and sometimes we never think deeper what actually is longevity process itself. So for me, longevity is a way of living, a lifestyle where I can keep what I have, good health, body which is serving me, and I can travel around the world, I can be active, I can dance, I can sing, I can be myself, and I can enjoy life in full without pain and restrictions and anything which is not letting me feel myself. But it starts with system. Longevity is system of how you live your life. And you can't take just one part of a system, for example, food or sleep or exercises, and completely ignore everything else, because our body is system as well, and only systematic approach will make a difference in your life. What I mean behind it, if we can't sleep, it's not always just asleep. It's sometimes chain of reactions of our body to different outside factors. For example, it could be some food we are using which is making us nervous or not letting relax our nerve system. It also could be a wrong lifestyle choices. For example, I know I need to go in a bed after 10, but it's not always happening like this. And when I'm going in a bed at 12, I have very difficult going in a sleep mood. And if I'm even if I'm sleeping with 8 hours, I don't feel rested, because my hormonal chain is disrupted, let's say this way, because we make hormones in a night time to use them in the daytime. So, and I hate going in the bed at 12 o'clock because I'm not feeling whole next day. I can obviously I can manage, but I'm not feeling whole as and full of energy next day. So also we sometimes eating without thinking, or we think just about calories. But our body is not about calories. Our body is about, first of all, energy. What kind of energy you are eating? Is it vibrant? Is it fresh? Is it full of positivity? Like, for example, vegetables or fruits which are coming from local farms. We are not traveling far. We are so fresh, so vibrant. We are vibration of your area, and is giving you the best possible energy. But also it's full of vitamins, because when you pull out, for example, carrot, vitamins degradation starts. And if you are keeping it in the wrong conditions, too cold, too warm, to something, it degrades vitamins and minerals in this vegetable. Same applies to any fruit, any vegetable. So closer to your home, the best. But also another way is if it's freezed in, let's say, a couple of kilometers of the field. I know it is such companies who are producing freezed fruits and vegetables which are literally frozen next to farm. So they're fresh, and they are kind of like preserved in this frozen state, and it's still here when it's on your table. Also, we are never thinking of our food as source of vitamin. I'm not telling, and it's wrong, not never, but in most cases, we're not thinking of our food as giving us vitamins and minerals. It's more about protein, about carbohydrates, about fats, about calories. But our body needs certain amount of vitamins and minerals every day to function normally. And imagine if you never tested what you are eating and how much of everything you have in your food. You might living without certain vitamin and mineral for 10 years or 15 years or 20 years, because we normally eat similar foods all the time. It's kind of like our system, how we feeding ourselves, or what kind of foods we're cooking for ourselves. And it's always good to take a look where I am right now in this moment of life, because older we get, more important it is what we eat. For example, if you're talking about collagen is made from 7 different elements, and if one of these elements are missing, collagen reduction reduces. And one of the most important ones is vitamin C. And if we have not enough vitamin C for all collagen we need, our body makes as much collagen as it can make, and it transfers to places where it's necessary for our body to function first. And this is not the skin. Skin is the last one, because we can kind of like live without soft and supple skin for some time. Another thing is, if we are getting older, our collagen production starts to become less and less. But if we are paying attention and we are properly eating everything our body needs to produce this collagen, we can keep this process at maximum, so at peak. So this is what we can do to improve our collagen situation in our body, and this is very, very important as well. If we are talking about exercise as well, everyone is different, and what's good for one person is completely wrong for another person. And this applies on all spectrum of longevity pieces, chemical use in our daily life, how we are overloading our liver and body and lymph and everything, how much water we're drinking. We was talking on this weekend with my nephew. She's nurse, and she sees people who are missing water every day, and they can't get rid of different problems because of not enough water in the body. And it's so important, and why we are not talking about this every day and everywhere, because it's number one, water. It's our cell liquid, it's our blood, it's our lymph, it's our sweat, it's everything in our body. So, and remember, the best water is cellular water, which is in different plants, like cucumbers, watermelons, tomatoes, anything, which is all the fruits. This is a juice, this is cellular water, which is more understandable for our body, so it's easier to absorb. And we physically have in our body system which is delivering water to our skin. So it is important to drink enough water to keep our skin happy. But remember, our body always transfer anything which is missing, like you drinking not enough water. And first, water will go to systems which are necessary for our life, like, for example, blood supply. And if you have too thick blood, first water will go to blood, not to skin. So, and this is why it is important to drink with 2 liters approximately every day, but it depends from person to person, because it's based on weight, how much water you should drink. So all these small questions is part of this longevity picture, and only working with each person one-on-one, I can tell which is the best way for you to do in your life. And another thing, for me, it's very important, and because I hate creating more stress, and because stress is the biggest killer of 20th and 21st century, so we need less stress, as much less stress as possible, when we are, I'm thinking of grammar. Did I tell them it's in the correct way? Doesn't matter, but you understand it. So we are going in your pace. For example, I'm working normally with people for 6 weeks, but if you are crazy busy and for you it would be impossible, we can do the same program in 12 weeks. So, or maybe 24 weeks, depends on how busy you are and how intensively you can follow new directions without creating extra stress in your life. So, and I think it's very, very eye-opening when you see weakest links in your lifestyle. So, and you can start thinking as well, how can I change it? How can I make a different choice of what I'm eating, of what I'm applying, of what I'm adding, or of everything in your life, literally. So, I think it's very wise to check where you are to slow down aging. And to be honest, imagine if 5 to 10% of our aging is genes, and it says that scientifically proven, and up to 95% it's lifestyle changes. And now even genes we can change with epigenetics, and we can change genes even with thinking differently. We can grow new neuron pathways in our brain. So imagine the percentage we can't do anything about is very tiny actually. So it is in our hands how long we live, how healthy our body will be, and what are we going to do something about it. And to be honest, from my experience, I discovered this just when I was 45, 11 years ago. But if you start this pathway after 30 years age, you can stop so many aging processes. Oh my God, you're so lucky. I'm a bit jealous, but in positive way. It's possibilities are endless. Sky is the limit how far you can go. And imagine with new technologies, we're starting to have sound as a healing tool. We're starting to have colors for healing is already for 25 years in the market or more. And I'm color therapist as well. You can heal your body by just simply lying down on the ground and grounding and getting rid of extra electricity, static electricity in our body. So many ways to slow down and start living a little bit different lifestyle. This busy, crazy running lifestyle is kind of like pressed on us, forced on us. But actually, we have choice which way we're going. Are we going to run after every money, or we have enough in terms of money, and we're starting to think of our body? So yeah, this is what I wanted to tell in this video. So you can think about your lifestyle, where you want to be in 10, in 20, in 30, in 50 years. Because it is possible to live up to 150 years easily, and some tells even up to 300. I'm not sure I want to live up to 300, but who knows? So if God will give me such opportunity, why not? It would be great to see my grandchildren or dance on their wedding. So let's see how it will go. But I think it's a super exciting time in the history, because now we can choose. It's our choice where we're going. Are we going to be ill and die at 50, 60, 70, or we're going to live different lifestyle? And it's not so much different. It's little bit changes in every kind of like field of your lifestyle, and voila, you are in different place. And in most cases, it is small changes make big difference. Like 20% gives 80%, and 80% gives 20%. So same applies in aging. So if you are willing or interested to learn more about it, or come and work with me one-on-one on stopping your aging process, please contact me and or leave comments below, and I will be back to you. If you're still thinking, if you are kind of like not hesitating a little bit, it's still fine, because for each of us it's different path in our life, and whenever you will be ready, you will be ready, because it will come from inside, not from outside, and it should come from inside. So yeah, this is what I can offer you, some audit of your lifestyle and changes where it's needed, just to live longer, happier, healthier life. Please contact me if you are ready for this journey. See you in the next video.